You're sharing your screen.
Yeah,
Areas?
Sheikh.
Okay. So Sheikh will be sharing his screen now.
Okay.
So for the audio player, all the bugs that William reported are fixed now. So
Okay.
the duration is also fixed.
Should I go on mute?
Yeah.
I blah blah blah.
Right?
Okay.
First, there are small eggs.
Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you. One question. Could you pause it?
Sorry?
Could you pause it? Okay. So, okay, that's fine. But when it was at the beginning,
Yes.
right, could you move the slider to the beginning? Okay, it's still paused. And if you turn on mute, what's going to happen? Okay, and if you disable mute, okay. All right, because I could see there was a comment from Vadipan regarding this new thing. I don't remember what it was exactly.
Yes, I'll show what happens there. So when you first open the audio, so this will be the icon over there. So when I mute, it will turn mute. When I unmute, it will be in pause because the default state of the audio player is paused. So when we open the page, it will be in paused state. So that is why this will be coming up. So is this fine or?
Well, it's definitely fine for now. That's definitely that's okay, and we can let's leave it as it is for the time being. Okay, thank you.
Okay, and for the video player, I'll just go there. So the icon is centered and the overlay added properly.
Hi.
Mute, unmute.
Yes, I have an appointment with.
Full screen.
Hello, I'm Victor Sanchez. Hi, I'm Marie Batiste.
So the icon was
nice to meet you.
Working
nice to meet you
updated.
too.
Now it's
so you're here for the job interview? Yes. Great. Come with me.
And only thing in this video player is for the Android, we need to create a separate full screen because in iOS it opens the default player of the OS and plays it on full screen. But in Android, it does not happen. So we need to create a separate video player for it. So that is actually pending. So in iOS, it's
okay. And do we have a ticket for that in the backlog then?
Malyapan, do we have?
No, actually.
Can you create it? Okay, create it and then link it to this story.
For now, I have we have just disabled the full screen in Android, so nothing will happen when you tap on full screen.
Okay. All right. So we need to have a place for that. So is Valium going to create one, or should I do that?
He will create.
Everything is okay for me. I will create and give you.
Can you?
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
cool.
About 667.
Good. Thank you.
You have one more story, right? Discuss with you.
Let's stop sharing.
Okay, let me share.
So you're going to merge these changes into the latest build as long as, with QR codes that were added by Maha, and you will share a new build with me, right?
Yes, David. Yeah. In the dev branch,
Right,
we merge all these in the dev branch and provide you with the build.
Okay. When could I expect the build?
After the review, we'll upload it.
Could you repeat? Because you're chopping a lot. So could you repeat?
Okay, just a minute.
Is it better now, David?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Okay.
Just after the review, we'll just upload the build and provide it.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll share my screen. Other than that, we have one more issue to discuss with David.
651. Yeah.
Okay.
So David, for PEMOB 651 QR code data. David?
I can't hear you, Azul. If you're saying something, I can't hear you. Yeah?
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Okay, so for this 651 story, QR code data determination. So the only thing we need to confirm is the removal of the version number in the UID. So if that is done, we'll be good to go with that QR code data.
Okay, so, and how about this content ID?
Okay.
Because this needs to, well, we need to have it there because
Okay.
currently we will not know which product it is.
Yeah. So we can add it in the link in the same way, like entity activity, and we'll just add a content ID over there and just add it with the QR data.
Okay. No problem with me with that. So we're going to have activity, entity, entity lesson, UID without version number. Okay. So
Yeah.
who do you need to confirm it with? Manik? Or whom?
Yeah, maybe. Money could be fine with it.
Okay, so please confirm it with him. If you include content ID, I believe
Okay.
that everything is covered there. So
Okay.
it's fine. Yeah.
Okay, David.
Okay, so what's the plan now? So should we just keep it and push it to the next sprint, or you're going to close it?
David, should we close this or
Push it
keep
to
it?
I'm afraid that if we close it, we'll forget about it. So I would prefer to either have it as a spillover or descope it, as Kalpana suggested.
Yeah, spillover.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, anything else that we want to review? So Valliappan has added all for 609, which is the accessibility requirements, and for iPhone X simulator, he has added the bugs. So that is closed. And T, we need to show demo on anything else?
Yes.
Okay, please go ahead. Okay.
So hi David, Ramkumar here. I have taken one story and one task. So first one is PEMOB 654, removing downloaded content. Let me share my screen. So is my screen visible, David?
No.
I don't see you.
Meeting.
What meeting are you attending?
I have given the no. Hey, I have given the current meeting ID only. Okay, let me share it again to you.
No, wait.
Have the right one, right? Okay.
Yes. Hello.
I can see you now. Okay, I can see your screen. Thank you.
Yeah. Is my screen visible, David?
Yes.
No?
Yes. Visible.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first one is remove downloaded content PEMOB 654. So when I download on anything, so let me download it in the iOS emulator. So when we go to my profile, you can see the remove downloaded content is enabled, and if I tap on it, so it will ask this. So the color will be changed to red, and if I give cancel, again the color will be updated. If I give OK, so I'm just popping this model for 2 seconds, and now the button is disabled.
Cool.
So the next thing in Android, I'll just download it. So okay, so when the download is in progress, we go to my profile. Don't enable. Yeah. So now it is enabled, and
wow. So it got enabled on the go.
yeah. So when I tap on this, okay. Right. Yeah. Now if I go to course tab, yeah, the icon is updated.
Okay.
So
Thank you.
that's all about the story. And do you have any other queries, David, regarding PEMOB 6?
I have one. I have one question that is not related to this issue.
Yeah. Okay.
I could see that the video downloaded very quickly.
Yeah.
And I hope it's not hard-coded, is it?
It's not hard-coded, David.
It's not, David.
Could you? It's not. Okay. Because it was so quick that I was slightly concerned.
No, we are not.
No, can you show the directory?
Oh, from JSON.
He's saying
The path.
Okay. Because I will be adding new audio files to the JSON file in Unit 4, right? So we'll be able to test it, right? But I hope to do it most probably tomorrow.
Okay.
But yeah, hopefully everything's gonna work fine with the new build, of course.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Next one is PEMOB 657. That is a task. We need to add a PEF staging environment. Let me show that. So as of now, I have kept dev is empty. Queue and prod remains the same. Now I'll tap on stage.
It's server issue.
Okay, the server.
Default restart plugin.
Just a minute, David. It's a server issue. Okay, just give us two seconds, David. So I'll just make it a second.
Okay, I'll write an email in the meantime, no problem.
Yeah, it's a server issue.
Okay, David, regarding PEMOB 652, we have to handle the missing activity. Handling the.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Is RAM screen visible? I'm showing demo from the RAM system.
Okay.
First, I'll show it from iOS. I'll click on the second, that is faulty activity. Okay. The UI will be updated here.
Okay, but there is this cloud icon still present in the upper right corner.
Cloud icon.
Yeah, that's one thing. Another thing, we didn't test the scenario in which we have other activities in the lesson.
Sorry, David?
We didn't test the scenario in which we have more activities in this lesson.
Okay. I could be hided, right? Cloud icon.
Actually, was rendered this.
It
was
Is this the different build then? Yes, I'm running from RAM system.
It was updated yesterday perfectly. I have clearly mentioned the comment that its icon was
Okay. Okay, can you try from your system? Gotcha, fine. 1 second. Just a minute, David.
No problem, I'm preparing the data in the meantime.
Your voice is breaking, David.
Okay. 1 minute. Then I add from that. David, is my screen visible?
Yeah.
It's stage environment. What happened? It's stage environment.
Just switch it.
Right. Sorry, David. I'll show the demo. I'll do it and again I'll show it. Okay. Again, I'll download it, the second faulty package. I'll enter it. You can see the icon will be hidden and the UI will be updated as the strike done. It will be as disabled state. It will be in the disabled state, the activity. And if I remove the downloaded content, the icon will be updated and again the UI will be updated.
Okay, all right. And now, let's do it this way. I'm going to publish a new TOC with 2 activities in this lesson. One is going to be broken, and this is going to be the one, and another one is going to be correct. And let's see what happens, okay? All right, so I have just published it. You need to do something in order to refresh the TOC.
Okay. I'll reload it.
It takes some time to upload in JSON. That can't reflect. See, JSON is working from achieving the latest version.
Okay, I went to the second one. There with only one activity is there.
That's what.
So it seems that the TOC did not reload because well, there should be 2.
What was it shooting? 16. Why you are analyzing?
Yes, I
What is this?
manually 674.
7.
In the back.
I removed the app from my device, and I'm reinstalling it, and let's see what happens.
Okay.
Oh, I have 2.
Okay. Then.
That's the caching that I told you about. There's still something wrong with that because I believe that the TOC does not reload.
No, try it.
I'll kill the app and again open it.
Yeah, try. Don't uninstall it. Without the try, we'll see what. No, he got. I think it's.
Only one stage. Okay, then I'll uninstall and install it. I'll uninstall and install it the way. Just a minute.
No, I think I think we have to test it in this build because in debug the build may be cached, right? The build itself can see. No, but see, version number is updating. It's not. JSON is still the old JSON. That's not the problem.
JSON is not getting into pixel because the with uninstall and install is getting the latest JSON.
I think there is some due to the build.
You can see that JSON version will be changed. And
if it's changed, it will be updated. It's not changing.
Okay. Okay, David, now I got the latest JSON. I share my screen. David, now I am entering the lesson 2 and I'm having the 2 activities. I'll click on the download icon.
Could you open the working activity?
Okay.
Perfect.
coming.
Yes. David, any queries regarding this further?
Absolutely none. Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
Okay.
Any other
Thanks,
story, any other task for you? The
This
QR scan code.
QR scanner will be tested in the development.
Okay.
We'll upload the bill.
Okay, fine. Even if
You
you
tested, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else from your end, Mark? Okay, Ram, are you ready?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
I stop saying.
Yeah.
I'm in the call.
yeah.
Yeah, you can come out. Do you want to show 360 the partially completed code?
Well, regarding that staging environment, sorry for that. It was a server issue. As of now, I'm in QA environment. Now I'll turn to stage. You can see now we have switched on to staging. I'll now open the table of contents. Yeah, you can see this is the staging environment on the way.
Okay, why are elements missing from that, such as subtitles, etc.?
No, this is I guess this is the old content actually we have replaced that stage link, I guess.
Okay, so I shouldn't worry about it. Should I?
No, it was like in the day. Okay. We are checking on the day from on the date side. It was coming like that. See, this was the content, JSON content which we got very first at 1.0.1 or something. Okay. So that was the JSON content. I guess.
That is the one now on stage.
Yeah, now in stage. Yeah.
I think these are the only fields available in the JSON.
Yes.
Level.
So this
That
was
is why only it's
Yeah.
listing empty lessons.
I'm sorry, I didn't get what you were saying. So, in the staging environment, the JSON file does contain all the data?
Yes, probably. The one in the staging environment is probably an older JSON.
Old JSON.
Yeah.
Interesting.
JSON version.
JSON content.
We'll just check it with just a minute.
I put the latest one, and it was 1.0.44 as far as I remember.
In staging level?
Is that in stage, David?
Yeah, in stage. Yeah, I put something like that.
Just a minute, David. Is it?
So Ram is verifying the version, David. Just a minute.
Well, we don't need to stop over that. We can continue that offline. That's a separate issue. Well, this is closed for me, I believe. So, well, if there is an issue, we'll need to fix it. But we can go ahead.
Okay.
Let's continue the test offline. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I think we are done with the review, and maybe we can close the sprint. 667. Can we close it?
667.
Did you add?
Actually, yeah, just short is.
Have you added the? This is the bug. Is this a bug?
This is the bug.
Okay.
David, is that okay? The fourth point without playing mute icon or unmute icon.
Yeah, that's okay.
That's okay. That's no problem.
That's okay.
Then I will close it.
Okay.
Okay, please go ahead.
Yeah, I have confirmed it is 1.0.0.
Yeah, David. So in stage, the version number is 1.0.0. So that is the issue. David?
Yeah. I'm thinking.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Also, you see that course ID, right? course ID for the JPEG is there.
What content ID are you using? Is it Epic Dev Self or what?
No, ID isn't I'm telling you.
Content ID.
Guys, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We're going to fetch new pieces of content from backend anyway now. So okay, that's fine. Let's leave it as it is.
Okay, then. Yeah.
Can we close that?
Yeah, I'm closing it.
Hmm? 6-9. 6-9.
Done? Okay, so 667 has been closed. I think we are good to close the sprint now.
Yes.
David, can you close the sprint?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, one. Okay. All right, good.
So shall we have retro today or tomorrow, David?
Tomorrow, please. Please, tomorrow. Well, believe me, well, there are so many fires that I need to put out in this. But with content, of course. The app is ready. The app is ready, live, everything's fine. It works fine in production. But people responsible for content, they were supposed to give me content on 7th of February. It's already 20th of February, and now I'm editing content for them because they are not going to do that. So that's why if we can have a retro tomorrow, that would be a lifesaver. Thank you. Okay.
Sure.
So let's go ahead
Okay.
with the planning.
Yeah.
Okay. So here we are. I put them in the order that I would like them to be. I assigned appropriate priorities to them. So let's start with the two. This is the one that is in server, and I think that we need to keep it here. So let me change the priority. So my question is about these two. This one, go down. But these two. These two were created by Ezel. And the question is whether we want to retain them, because as you can see, I divided integrating with backend into smaller pieces. As a developer, I want to download and process the manifest file to build the entry part of the TOC. And there is a description here with a link to the document and the link to the manifest file. I want to fetch the list of products eligible for the app to display them in the list of levels. Description, link. I want the content TOC JSON file to be downloaded on demand when I enter a level. And actually, that's it for backend integration in this. So the question is, do you want to retain these, or we are closing these because we are going to go more granular?
I guess we don't.
We don't.
No, because David has added 3 stories.
Instead of that.
Yes.
Okay.
So my solutions don't.
Hmm.
So which one will be keeping?
No. The thing is, see, first one, if you see, we need to build the manifest file. That is 690. In 691 is list of levels we need to display. And 692 is this is download.
These
we need
three.
To, I guess. We don't want 558 and 599.
Yeah.
We don't want 558 and 599.
Yeah.
So we can delete 558 and 591.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, David, that two can be deleted.
So I'm deleting them.
PEMOB.
Okay. So the final question, because I'm closing them, right?
Okay.
Okay. Okay, guys.
Yeah. Are you?
Can I close?
David, your voice is breaking. Can you hear us?
Okay, there's some problem because I can see that request timed out.
Request.
Login.
Can you refresh? Okay.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, David.
Okay. All right. So I'm closing these two issues, these two tickets, right?
Sure. Yes, David.
Okay. Right. Okay. And the other one as well.
Okay.
Good. Okay. So I'm creating a new sprint. So I'm adding the spillover to just figure out what the data behind the QR code should be. And I don't think it's going to be a difficult task to continue because we just need to confirm with Mike.
Okay.
And then we have these. So we have these things related to the backend. So fetching the manifest file, the link for the manifest file is here. This is what it looks like. So when you download the manifest file, you can see that there is an array of series. The series is epic, let's say. Right, so this is a series. Currently, we are not going to use epic anymore because they finally came up with a name, and the name is going to be startup. That's why you might be confused, but epic equals startup. The app is still called epic, but the product is going to be called startup.
Okay.
So when you download the series,
Okay.
yeah, okay, then you can see that there is a name for the series. And now we are talking about the first screen, that you're on the app, the first screen that you see after the launch screen.
Okay.
There is a tag thing. I don't know why Manny added it, but he wanted it to be there. There is an icon for this one. This is the purple one, as we do it right now, right?
Okay.
Is labeled true. If it's false, then we do not display it. But if it's true, both are true, and we do display it. And then we have levels, right? So here we have levels that are going to be displayed in the next screen, right? So we have ID, this is product ID, that we need to have in order to be able to fetch content ID. And we have, again, is enabled, right, to check if we want to share it, if we want to display it. And there is yet another series. This is startup, and there is a second series, Gold XP. So we can be prepared for a new product in the future as well. We have an icon. Here we're going to have the purple icon. Here we're going to have a yellow icon because this is Gold XP. They didn't provide me with an icon, so I reused the one from Epic. And again, we have a product.
Okay.
Right. There is just one. Here we're going to have two levels when we move to the next view, and in Gold XP we're going to have just one. Okay.
Okay.
David,
I can see that his enable is set to. Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, sorry. So for that, is enabled, right? True or false? So if it is a false, we just want to make it as a disabled, or we don't want to show.
We don't want it to show. We don't want it to show. I need to update it. I need to update it because I didn't notice it. Well, for testing purposes, we need to make it true.
Okay.
Let me do it right now.
Yeah.
So that will there are no parent app dev. Oh no. Okay. Pick app. Okay, just give me a second. I just need to update it. Not to forget about it. Okay, now let's refresh it. It's true. Okay, and all these products do exist in the staging environment, right? Please remember that you need to use the staging environment for that. They all exist. I sent you a description in the email where I gave you client ID and the base URL, etc. I shared with the entire apps team, so that you can go ahead with that. At some point, these IDs are going to change when we migrate the production database, but I will update them right away in this JSON file and definitely let you know that product IDs have changed. They're going to be different. They're all going to work because they work both in production and in QA, in staging, sorry, because every 2 weeks, they migrate the production database into staging. Right? That's why I needed to, for these 2 weeks, we're going to use these, and when they migrate the database from production to staging, we're going to use the ones from current production. Okay? Yeah. So this is task number 1. So yeah. So I think that we can estimate it.
David, your voice is breaking. Can you just rejoin again?
We can estimate it, I believe.
David, your voice is breaking. Can we just rejoin again? Can you hear us?
You want me to reconnect, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, David.
That's also.
That's fine.
Okay, I'll be back in a sec.
Okay. Yes,
Is
David.
my voice
Okay, shall I join and shall we check in other systems?
Okay, join.
Yeah.
Or maybe I can remove this.
Yes. You just mute.
Okay.
Problems.
Okay.
Join. Just a minute, David.
Yeah. Can you hear us now?
Yeah, I can hear right now, I believe.
Yeah. Still, it is breaking a little for us.
Oh. Is it still breaking?
Still breaking. Just a minute, David.
Wow. Like in a rock gig.
Is it better now? David, can you hear us?
Yeah, I believe I can hear you, yeah.
Can you hear us, David, now?
Yeah?
We can't hear.
Yes.
There's a lot of lag.
Okay, I think we can continue now, right? Okay. Is that we can
Okay.
continue now? Yeah.
So I'm sharing my screen again.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we are here in 690, so can we estimate it?
David, before that, told something regarding that IDs, right? So can you just repeat it?
Okay, right. So these product IDs that you can see here are for physical environment. And every 2 weeks, guys, our DevOps might.
Are you okay now, team? Mute. Okay, wait. David, we are ready now. Sorry for that.
Okay, just let me finish one thing.
Okay.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, David.
All right. So coming back to these IDs. So these IDs are for staging environment. Once every 2 weeks, almost every 2 weeks, DevOps in Poznan migrate the database from production to staging. That's why in about 2 weeks, these IDs are going to change because we're going to have a new database. And this database is going to have new product IDs. This is going to be one-time change. So I will immediately update the product IDs in the manifest file and ping you that these have changed so that you can start, so that you can continue, actually. Please feel free to work with these product IDs. When they change, I'm going to let you know. Okay? That's it.
There's one more thing. All this in stage environment or QA, David? So because in this...
All on stage. All of them are staging.
Okay, but in case of JSON, it was not updated, right?
It is, yeah, and it is not going to contain the data that we have there. When we are successfully integrated, I will put the JSON file from QA into the staging. I put some empty JSON file with some structure there for the time being. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Try to integrate, try to display what you have there, and when you're successful, let me know, and I will change the TOC into the latest one from QA. Okay?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, any other clarifications? Now we can proceed with the estimation.
And one more thing, David. See, as of now, our current content is just we need to fetch the JSON, right? JSON alone. So till that JSON is fetching, we need to show that animation, zoom in and zoom out animation, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, but in that case, it may be a bit quicker, David. So when we compare to the older case,
We need to download the manifest and then using the product that you need to download the terms.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. It may delay.
Not only manifest and then the product list. Yeah. Only the content will download on click of the level. The levels.
The manifest will get the content, right? In the manifest one, we'll get the levels. What are the icons we are going to see?
Only the ID you have. That ID you have to get another endpoint.
that's what. See,
That is for downloading the products, right?
No. Fetching products.
No.
Fetching content is different. Fetching products is different.
No, let's see. In this thing, you will be getting what are the products you have.
See, in this from this only you will have the two icons.
Yes.
One is startup and another one is gold XP.
Yeah.
So with this ID with the
On
inside the
click
levels
off,
array, you
we'll
have
get
it,
it, right? Or first
while downloading this itself, you have to get that fetching products also. You'll get the list of with the IDs. You'll get the endpoint and get what are all the products inside it. It will have the IDs and your image here for that.
products.
So you'll display that alone. So that will be during launch.
Okay.
And only when we tap inside the product that is a level,
We'll get the
we'll
content.
get the specific JSON.
First, we'll get what are the products we are going to display.
So this thing.
What
will
are the
get
courses?
in this.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are the courses we'll get? And on that time, even we have to fetch another URL for displaying the products inside it. Inside the course, what are the levels? He's saying so at the time we'll be calling two APIs, so it may get delayed.
So push animation needs to be increased.
No, we just have to do the animation until the response.
Yeah, that's what. See, that we discussed.
Okay, we'll do it.
But in that case, if server reachability faces some issue, what we'll do? Okay. Error will be displaying, or again the animation will be going on.
No, we'll display error that.
So
We already have one error link. Similarly, we'll create another.
That is for
We'll
internet.
be having the cases, right? We'll just discuss the messages over.
Okay.
Okay, David, we can proceed.
All right. So the issue, the concern that you're having is that the animation is going to be quicker than it is right now, right?
Quicker. It may be quicker or maybe
Yeah,
delayed.
depends on the response.
Response we are getting.
Depends on the content.
Let's implement it and let's see. Let's implement it and let's see how much it takes. Let's try it simply. Okay.
Yeah. Once you download the manifest, we need to hit the product endpoint, right? To get the products.
Yeah, we need to, let's see the description. So details are provided here. When the user opens the app, they should see that the contains a list of series, as in the initial screen right now. The manifest can be that they can see. That's what I want to say. Okay, so we download we download the manifest file. And then we parse it to fetch some data, and that's it. And we display the list of series. So we should have, in the first screen, you should have a startup series, XP series. That's the end of this task, of this ticket.
David, apart from this task, so what the app needs to do is, once the manifest is downloaded, it needs to fetch the IDs of the individual products and hit the product endpoint, right?
No, it's in the second. Ticket.
Yes, yes, David, I understand that. Forget the ticket. So I'm asking what the app needs to do. It will be in a single cycle, right?
No, let me ask you a query. Yeah.
Okay. This time your voices are breaking, so I sometimes do not hear individual words. So could you say yeah? Please go ahead.
Okay. Okay. So let me ask you a query. See, as soon as when the user opens the app, see, we need to fetch the that is, we need to get the manifest JSON, and we need to display that is startup and gold XP. These are the products. So so the next cycle is as soon as
that manifest is downloaded, we need to pick the IDs and hit the product endpoint, right?
In the same cycle.
Yes, but it's a separate ticket for that.
Okay.
But you need to, in this ticket 690, you need to fetch the manifest file and display a list of series.
Yes, okay.
In the next ticket, 691, you're going to hit the product ID endpoint.
Yeah.
Okay. But these two needs to happen during the app launch. Is that correct?
Generally, yes. Yeah.
Yes, that's what we were asking. Okay.
Okay, sorry.
For manifest you give 3, and for the next ticket you give 3.
3 points. 3 points for the entire story. 3 be okay?
They will be completing 2 points.
3 points. First we'll be getting the manifest file. For that we'll give it 3, and for the second time calling another API we'll give it 3. Right? For which one? For getting the okay, then for the first 3 for 6903 and 691 will be 5.
Okay.
So
See, first one will 690 display.
David, for 690, the estimation would be 3 points. And assignee Ramkumar would be the assignee. Due dates we will take it offline.
She lost a big game.
Okay, and for 691,
Ramkumar.
5 points together. Huh? Okay, 5 points for 691 and
Sorry, your voice is breaking. Could you repeat how many points?
5 points, David.
For 691, 5 points, David.
Was it 5? Was it 5?
Yes.
Okay.
Series of products means the levels.
And Ramkumar again?
Yes.
So Ram is done.
Who is an assignee for this 691?
Ram Kumar.
I can't hear.
Can you hear me, David? It's Ram Kumar.
Okay. Okay. I could hear that. Yeah.
Okay, are you clear with the 691 Ram? Or any clarification?
The description on the basis of
See, when the user taps, we need to perform all actions.
but no, at the same time we have to call to a page. First the manifest API, next the product API. After entering inside one day, we
See, the product APIs in this value will be stored.
which API? Product API.
Two cycles you told. First one is
In first cycle, we get all the IDs for calling the products. Using that, you'll call the second one. But the description is different.
Okay, in the second API, you will fetch all those contents, keep ready. You're telling me
That is the series of products we'll get. For each content, we'll get a series of products.
See, how you see, there are two products. Telling startup and gold XP. So first time itself, you're telling. See, when the app is launching, we'll get the manifest file. See, from the manifest file, you're telling for all the levels, you will be getting all the IDs or what? Yes. So through the file, what you
just list them out. The user opens any product. At the time
We
you
list
download
the
that,
so
levels.
that's my query. So that's what I'm asking. When the user taps on startup or gold XP anything, that time we'll fetch the API call and we'll do.
But
You just
in
do
the
it once.
description, it's
Yeah,
the
that's
same.
what I'm-
In the description, see.
Yeah, that's
When
what
the
I'm
user
asking.
taps a series, we move to the next level of TOC where we display a list of levels.
That is just saying download at that time.
When the
It's
user
saying-
taps,
That's all. Yes. When he taps on it, it should show what are the levels inside it.
But what Ron is saying, right? When the user clicks on the code, we send the content ID and the product ID. Then we get the list of products. At that time, we'll fetch. He's saying, if at the beginning we have to make.
what
We
you
will
will
be
get?
looping the API because how many products we are getting, we will loop all the IDs and we'll send it.
So we'll do it once and we're just going to store it.
No, what way does it work?
David is saying while launching the app, we have to get all the list of product IDs. That's what David is assisting us.
Yeah,
See, first what we discussed, given for level session, we set up lazy loading. But then they wanted it to
Then
download.
in that case, okay, as you're telling lazy loading, in that case, if that levels JSON is updated, through lazy loading, how can
Each time you're checking the version, right?
Latest version will be checking it.
Okay. Take a lot of time.
Yes,
That is
definitely.
only one stage during launch. The next time only we will check the version, only if the version is updated, we will do that. Other than that, we will not do any other.
So my suggestion is after user taps on that, we will fetch API calls.
Then we repeat it. Always. Anyway, you're going to store it, right? Then you can do it in launch.
Delay. If the
That is
course
okay.
is
That is app initialization.
Okay.
okay.
Okay, are we good now or do you want to clarify?
You're fine.
Okay, David, we can move on.
David?
Yep.
We can move on with the other story, David. The next one.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. So as I believe Ezil suggested, these two should be done one by one immediately when you open the app, right? So this is how I imagined it. But if you have another suggestion, then please go ahead. But then yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I have one more thing, David. So instead of loading all the things during app launch, so let me tell the thing. So as soon as the app is
can't hear you.
So can you hear me now, David?
No.
So can you hear me though? Can you hear me now?
Yes, I could hear the entire whole sentence. That's awesome.
Can you mute and then maybe I can try? Okay. Is it fine now, David?
Oh yeah, that's a lot better.
Okay. Okay, now please continue.
Okay. So as Yeril suggested, during the app launch, we'll get the manifest file, and also we'll get all those series, right? Series. So instead of that, what I'm suggesting is, see, as soon as the app is launched, we'll get the manifest alone, and through that manifest, we'll be redirected to that courses. There is Gold, XP, and Startup. So as soon as when the user taps on that course, we'll fetch the details again and we'll load it.
Okay, so you would first load the series, and when you tap, for example, Startup, the series name Startup, you would load project, right? So you would load levels. So that's okay.
Yes, David.
Okay. Well, I'm afraid that we would have a delay with that, and it would take too long for that to load each time. I know that it would be more in compliance with Manik's philosophy, but I would start with the first one. So no, you're right. Let's start with your solution. So let's load them on demand. And then we'll see how fast it is. If it's too slow, then we can reconsider that. Okay?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So let me add it to the description.
Okay.
This we are going to try to implement it in a way that this step fetching products is performed on demand and the user taps a particular series. If this turns out to be too slow, we will consider loading the
When you will be displayed the list of that is
Even for us, for the first time, we are going to fix it. For that, we are going to have net connection. Even for entering the product, we need the net. And then what? There is we have to use until we download something.
See, that's what I told. That's actually what we have done.
We'll check it as David suggested. We'll check it which is getting delayed and we'll get final.
Okay.
No,
okay. One question.
Yeah.
Could you state it locally so that we do not need to we do not, so that we do not need to hit the endpoint every time we open a series.
But for checking the latest JSON version, we need it, right, David?
Yeah, for that we'll skip it.
But this is a separate. Well, this is about levels. Okay, we have 3 levels. Right? We have 3 levels. Let me share my screen. No, let's give me a second. I'll try to make it as clear as possible so that we can avoid misunderstandings. Okay, wow. I'm pro will start immediately. Share my other screen. Okay, so we have the PEMOB up here. Okay. This screen presents series epic, right? And there's going to be gold XP here.
Yes.
Not epic, but startup. And here we're going to have gold XP.
Yeah.
This one presents products.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is product ID, blah blah blah. Product ID, blah blah blah. Okay. So you are suggesting that. Oh, sorry. When I run the app, we just fetch the manifest file, and on the basis of the manifest file, we display this these series.
Yes. Yeah.
And when I tap this one, we analyze the manifest file to fetch products, and in the meantime, we hit the points in order to list, right?
Sorry, David, your voice is broken.
David, could you please repeat the last line that you said? David?
Yeah, okay.
David, we lost you. David? We can't hear you, David.
It's terrible.
David? Can you hear us?
Let me see if my children are watching Netflix. Kasperku było. Dziękuję. Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, David.
Yes.
Okay, my children have been watching Netflix, so it might have some impact, but it shouldn't. But let's see.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So going back to the discussion, these are series, these are products.
Yeah.
Still there.
Hello.
Yes, David. I think it's breaking again from your end. Yes.
Okay. Well, it seems that there is a problem with my internet connection now.
Okay.
Okay, let's try. Okay, so the thing is that when okay, so is that all clear with us? So this is series, these are product IDs, and the idea is that in order to go one step further, in order to open the unit view, we need to download, we need to hit the product ID, we need to check what the content ID for that is, so that we can fetch the JSON file. Okay, is that clear to you?
Yes.
So, well, actually the best way would be, the best way, because let's see what we receive. Let me share my screen again, this one. So we fetch the manifest file. The manifest file contains IDs. Startups. I hit the list of products iteratively, and in each one I have content ID. So this is the thing that I need to save locally in order not to repeat this process. So that I do not need to hit all the endpoints in order to get these content IDs. Right? Because this one will be needed for this thing.
Devin, we can't hear you now.
Yeah, I can see that. Okay, any better?
Yes.
Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so when the user opens a particular level, product with content ID, the app should check if the JSON file for the content ID has already been downloaded and is the latest version. If no, the app should hit an endpoint, allowing us to download a content JSON file and display the TOC at the end at the unit and lesson level, right? So we download the manifest file, we display a series. Then I tab the series, we download the list of products, we display them level 1, level 2, each one is a product. We save it locally because this content ID needs to be used to download the JSON file. And when the user tabs level 1, we check if we have a JSON file downloaded for this content ID. If yes, we check if it's the latest version. We need to fetch it from the JSON file and hit the latest endpoint. It's here. And if it is, we run it locally. But if it is not, we fetch it as we do right now. So we have this nice endpoint here. Is that all clear to you?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, all right. So this PEMOB 692 is about the moment when I tap level 1. So I need to check if this JSON file has already been downloaded. If yes, I need to check if it's the latest version. If yes, we open this JSON file locally. If not, we download the JSON file and then open it, and we save it locally.
Okay.
So shall we estimate? Including QA effort, right?
Yes.
Okay, 5 points for
3 points.
Sorry, 3 points for I hear it was 5, sorry. Okay, and the assignee would be?
No, I take it out because all 3 are related. No problem.
No
Okay, it's for Ram again.
Yeah.
Mira is not responding. Oh,
UI is now.
okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Then we have all the things related to scanning. So, as a developer, I need to refactor and scan for QR code levels, activity access codes, and there are certain subtasks closed by Gautam. There is another story. As a developer, I need to refactor the scanning part. I believe this one can be closed because I believe this is a duplicate of this one.
Yes.
So which one can be closed? 592.
592.
Yes, sir. That one can be closed. 592.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And then we have a number of these that I added when I was playing with the scanning part. So links in QR codes that open activities and lessons do not contain content IDs. But this one is being resolved in this one, right? 651. This is the comment I had. Yeah. So I would say agree the version number should be removed. Additionally, the link should indicate the content ID from the activity lesson should come from. So I think that this one is covered in this one, so we can close this one. What do you think?
672. Yes, David. We are fine with that.
Yep, so I'm closing this one.
Okay.
Okay. Then links to lesson views in QR codes are hard-coded. Then we have the TOC does not display activities. Okay, so this is separate. So I believe this is part of this one as well.
Yes.
The question is whether we need to have it as a separate story or we can close this one.
Can we close that one as well?
We need to take
We need
674 is above.
Sorry?
674 is above.
We handle it separately.
675.
675.
So we can remove because
We can remove that, right?
Related to that. Okay.
Yes, David. We can remove 675.
Okay. All right. Okay, so who's going to finish Gautam's work here?
Maha. That would be Maha, David. And the estimation would be, I think he has covered 2 of the.
But we have stopped everything.
scanning unit.
Okay. Estimation?
Same point.
Same points. Okay.
So are we keeping 5?
Yes, David.
Okay. All right. Okay, and then we have those 2 things actually that we investigated in this sprint. The TOC does not display activities if they are added to the same skill. As a developer, I want to display activities directly on the lesson without the skill. Right. So these are the 2 that we investigated in this sprint.
Exceed 5.
Mm.
674 and 685.
Six, 7, 4, she was already working on it. No? She was doing the analysis.
The committee.
The bug, right?
674 is okay. 685.
Estimation.
685.
674 and 685.
674. Six seven four two 683.
Okay, for 674, including the QA effort, right? So 674, we can have, I think he's updating 2 points. He has updated the description. Can you just check?
Yeah, please. I just put that the test structure can be found in level 1, unit 2, lesson 1. There is one skill containing 2 activities and 1 activity without the skill. The TOC should display 3 activities.
Are we clear? Estimation, please.
742 683.
Okay, 2 points for 674, David, and the assignee would be? Edil. Okay.
Kalpana, could you repeat how many?
2 points.
Okay, yeah. Because, well,
Assignee.
the moment when you're saying how many points, you always break. You always, for some reason. I'm waiting for this data and silence. Okay, so it's right. And it's actually a similar thing, right? Because this one was with to display this part. Right, so we have 2 activities under 1 skill, and this one is about displaying this one. So we have a lesson, and within a lesson we have a skill. So they are very interconnected, I'd say.
Okay. So for 685, we will have 3 points. Assignee? Edil.
So S again, right?
Yes.
Okay, and yet another one related to that. Scanning should open a link to activity if there is no skill. So this is when we are done with that, and when we are done with the refactoring, we need to make sure that the case where we have no skill in the URL is still covered, right? Because currently the URIs, no, the UIDs always contain a skill. We need to make sure that they are not there, and we can still open this particular lesson, or not lesson, but this particular activity.
Do you have any clarification?
What is it? If there is skill on that, you will get a UID, right?
Will be
2 points. David, 2 points, and it is for Maha.
Okay.
I think it's enough, right? I think we can stop here, David.
you want to
David?
stop here, right? The last thing that I heard you that you wanted to stop here, right?
Yeah, yes. Can we stop it here, David, if that is fine with you?
Can't we add yet another one? This spike.
Spike. Okay, let's go through it and then decide.
I think Enzo has already started it to some extent. Maybe we could find a solution in this sprint. Finally.
Started on it, you. Okay.
Really getting hard. I think we can. Yeah, we are completing.
Okay.
Yes, after completion.
David, can we include it once we are done with the other task, committed issues? For now, the team feels we can stop here and we can pull if we are done with it.
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. So if that's what the team feels, I will always try to meet your needs. Okay, guys. All right. So should I start the sprint?
Team, are you okay? We can start the sprint tomorrow, David. The sprint starts tomorrow. Okay, the date can be changed. 21st. Yeah.
21st. I can set the start. Yeah.
Right. Yes, David. 21st to 6th March.
Okay. Exactly. Okay. Right. So it should start tomorrow.
Yeah.
Look at that. Gautam has well, he's a genius.
Gautam.
He needs to come back because look, we've just started the sprint and he's always complete.
Hopefully he will join from next week, David. He might
Really?
connect from home. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Great.
Okay, and David, I just have a quick update. We have a new QA resource, just like a support resource for CAD. His name is Bala Murugan. Can you see him?
Hi.
So he'll be working with us from this sprint, and when we have the regression, we might be speeding up with the sprint.
Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Thanks.
Okay. So anything else, David, from your end?
Now let's have a retro maybe tomorrow after the daily. Is that fine with you?
Yeah, sure, David. No issues.
Yeah, well. Okay, so let me change my calendar because I have my internal backlog refinement for that tomorrow. So but we can have it after the day. We can have the retro,
okay,
and we'll be done with that. So cool.
Okay, fine, David. I'll send out the invite then.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay. Anything else?
All right. So despite the issues, despite the technical issues, despite the delays, we're done. Thank you.
David, we lost you. Sorry.
Kalpana, I just heard the final word of this sentence, so you need to repeat it. Sorry.
I told like we lost you. Could you please?
Okay. Right. So, yeah. Despite technical issues today, we made it.
Yeah.
Okay, then.
All right. Okay. Thank you, and see you tomorrow.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.